Hello friends, welcome to all in my YouTube channel PM Civil Software Guruji. Today I am going to explain about the different commands in AutoCAD 2D, 3D and whatever required to learn AutoCAD that I will explain through this video. So firstly, we will discuss about the selection methods used in AutoCAD. There are different selection methods we need to use in AutoCAD. So first may be a cross window selection, box selection, fence selection, previous selection, last selection, all selection, lasso selection, fast selection, window polygon selection, crossing window polygon selection, multiple selection, group selection, remove selection, add selection. So there are these methods. So now we will see what is meant by them. For first, click the first point on the right side and second point on the left side of the object. So your object is shown and we are considering its right side and left side. So this will be your first, that is the cross window selection. Cross window selection is also called as the green selection, as this is seen in green. Then as far as your blue selection is concerned, so blue selection is called box selection. Blue selection is called as the box selection. So for this, for click first point on the right side of your screen and second point on the left side of the object and keep mouse left button pressed. So do not release the mouse when you first time click. Do not release the mouse until you click second point. So that selection is called a box selection and it will look like a blue selection. Then the steps for such task. So first, by through example we will learn. First we create some object, type move or M on the command line. Now type F on the command line, press enter, specify the fence. So as shown in figure, specify the fence on the object by clicking number of points on object. And whenever you click, just release your mouse. Press enter two times after finishing the clicking. Specify the point for the displacement of moving object and move the object. So that we'll see in that is the fence selection. Then previous selection. To activate the previous selection, type P on the command line or command prompt. It will select the previously selected object or entities. Then last selection. For last selection, type L in the command line or prompt. It will select the last created or latest created object in the current viewport. Now all selection. It is used to select all the objects present on the viewport, except those objects on which frozen or locked layers are applied. Type all on the command line being in the selection mode to activate the selection process. Whenever you type, again keep in mind, whenever you type L in command line, the line command may activate. There may be L for line command, but here in selection mode is on, we need to type L. That is for the selection, last selection, then all selection. Then after this, in figure, you will be seen lasso selection. The lasso selection is similar to the cross and box selection. We can select the object in any shape. If we drag the pointer to the right, it will be the box selection. See, if we drag the pointer to the right, means from left to right, it will be box selection. And if we drag the pointer from left to right, it will be green selection. So as shown in figure. So objects are shown. So this will be lasso selection. Now fast selection. As far as fast selection is concerned, it selects the object transparently. All the object touching it will be selected. So fast selection. So fast selection, it selects object transparently. All the object touching it will be selected. To activate it, type FS on the command line. Select the objects and press enter after finishing. It increases the speed of selection. We can also select objects individually. We need to activate the fast select mode before implementing it. For this, to activate fast select selection mode, we need to type FS on the command line. Now, window polygon selection. Next is the window polygon selection. As far as window polygon selection as shown in figure, you see first create object, then type move or M on the command line. Now type WP. WP for window polygon selection in window polygon selection command on command line. Then specify the first point. Then specify end point. Enclose the object in the selected area by clicking the endpoints around the object. So as shown in figure, you just specify the object by clicking endpoint. We need to ensure that the polygon segment, a line that is covering the object, should not intersect each other. If it intersect, it not like a polygon. It will become another shape. So your shape should be like a polygon. It should not intersect. That only thing you need to keep in mind. Press enter 2 times after finishing. When you finish it, selection of object, complete the polygon, and then press enter 2 times. So it will move your object. Then specify the displacement point. So you have to move. So you need to specify displacement point. So if you specify displacement point, the object will be moved as shown in figure. Now cross window polygon selection. So as far as cross window polygon selection, see as shown in figure, crossing window polygon selection and mode object. So in cross window polygon selection, what we have done, we have touched object only. And as far as your window polygon selection, we have enclosed objects that we want to move. So that is the difference between window polygon and cross window polygon selection. So for this, what you need to do, create object, type move or M on the command line. Now type CP crossing polygon on command line, specify the first polygon point, specify the endpoint of that line, touch the objects in the selection area by clicking the endpoints around the object. We need to ensure that the polygon segments, the line that is touching the object should not intersect. That is also we need to keep in mind. That is, the lines of polygon, boundaries of polygon should not intersect each other. Press enter 2 times after finishing. Specify the displacement point, move the object. Object will be automatically moved. Now, multiple selection. Now, as far as multiple selection is concerned, the multiple selection allows selecting individual objects without being highlighted during the selection process. We need to type M on the command line or command prompt to activate it. So during selection mode, if we type M, it may also move command may also activate. But as in selection mode, type move. Now group selection. The group selection method selects the group name. Then remove selection. So most important is remove selection. So for remove selection, it allows removing the object. We need to type R in the command line, being in the selection mode, to activate the remove selection. So being in the selection mode, type R. You should be in the selection mode. Then only you type R. Otherwise, it will take another command may activate. So that we'll see for which command, which letter we need to type, or from a ribbon menu, how to select the different commands in 2D command and 3D command. Then add selection. So as far as add selection is concerned, it reverses the removal of selected object and adds them to the current selection set. We need to type capital A in the command line, being in the selection mode, to activate the add selection. Now, this is what some theoretical part what we need to learn before learning the different 2D and 3D commands of AutoCAD, or to learn AutoCAD. Then we will see display of AutoCAD 2D. So display of AutoCAD 2D, it will be shown as like figure. Then 3D. So different commands are shown. Screen is shown. This is the screen. This is the command line. Now the display of 2D icon as shown in figure. Then display of 3D. In 3D modeling, there are two types: 3D modeling and 3D basics. The display of 3D modeling is as shown in figure. So here some advanced commands are used. Here in on ribbon panel, it software will show different 3D advanced commands. When we select 2D, so it will display 2D commands, and this is the 3D basic. So this image is 3D modeling and this image is 3D basic. So 3D basic commands are shown. Now what is called different menus on AutoCAD screen. So here AutoCAD screen is shown. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So what they mean? First is the application menu or button. First is the application menu or button. What it includes, that we will study later, but you keep in mind application menu. So application related everything is there. Then quick access toolbar, QAT. Second one is quick access toolbar, QAT. This will be the quick access toolbar. Then the command randomly we are using again and again, that commands will keep in quick access toolbar. That is save, auto, undo, redo, and many other. Whatever we need to use again and again. That. Then ribbon panel. Third one is the ribbon panel. Fourth one is the user coordinate system, user coordinate system. As this is 2D, so two axes will be shown, y axis, x axis. Then model space, 5 is the model space, 5 is the model space screen. Here our model will be drawn, or drawing space or workspace or drawing window, any word you can say. Then view cube, 6 is the view cube, to view the different views. So east side view, top view, bottom view, uh, rear side view, any type, any side view. Then navigation bar, 7 is the navigation bar. Eighth is the model layout tab. Ninth, command line window. Here is the command line window. Here we'll type the commands manually if we want to do. Otherwise, we'll select command directly from the ribbon panel. So shortcut key for command line is Control 9. If we press Control 9, it will hide. Again, if we press Control 9, it will show. Then 10th is the status bar. 11th is the view control. 11th is the view control. 12th is the visual style control. Visual style may be a wireframe, then realistic, shaded. Then 13 is the file tab. 13 is the file tab. And 14 will be the mouse cursor. So 14, this will be the mouse cursor. For 2D it is different, 3D it is different. Then to transfer anything from 2D to 3D, we have completed 2D. Now we need to draw a 3D. Then what to do? First we need to transfer this everything, the software, screen or ribbon panel, everything from 2D to 3D. For this, there are steps as listed below. Click on the this button, setting button, on the status bar as shown. This is the status bar and we need to click here. Then the drop down list will appear. Select 3D modeling or 3D basic, 3D modeling or 3D basics. Whatever you need to do, you just select from the drop down menu after clicking here. So here we are selecting 3D modeling. If we select 3D modeling, screen will be like 3D modeling. As earlier I have shown the figure. Then if we press 3D basics, so it will be a 3D basics. Screen will be shown like 3D basics. So like this. So this will be 3D basics screen and this will be the 3D modeling screen. Now press Control 8. Now press Control 8. So now different commands will start. So in the next part, we will see different commands of AutoCAD 2D and 3D. So quick cal command, then your move command, line command, then we will see. Now here also we will, what we'll see, we'll see dynamic input, some other inputs. After that we'll go for the command. So go to status bar on the bottom of display. So click on dynamic input option here. Drag the cursor on the dynamic input as shown. DYN mode on. The on status shows the dynamic input is activated. Now let's understand what is meant by dynamic input. First, click on the line icon on the ribbon panel. As we move the cursor to specify the first point of line on the drawing area, it will appear like this. As we move the cursor to specify next point of line, it will look like in this fashion. So this is nothing but the dynamic input. So distance will be shown, specify the instruction. Next, forward instruction. Following instruction are shown on screen. Then dynamic input setting. So for this, right click on the dynamic input on the status bar. Click on dynamic input setting. A dialog box will appear. This type of dialog box will appear. And here you do the dynamic setting. So object snapping, then 3D object snapping, dynamic input, quick properties, selection cycling. So many other tabs you select and select different properties. So that we'll see during the our project. When we draw our first drawing, that time we will see this. So thank you for watching the video. If you like it, please do it, do share it and subscribe channel for more such fruitful videos. Thank you.